You're live.
There we go, Raider Nation. Welcome to Joker Raider here on the Homer channel. And we appreciate anybody tuning in, checking it out. We're going to do a couple of things. We're going to talk a little bit about a couple of touchy subjects, and we're going to talk about the raffle that we got going on right now. We have the giveaway, JR60 Brands One Nation giveaway with the preseason game to see the Seattle Seahawks face off against our Las Vegas Raiders. So we're excited about that. So, man, Homer, how you been, brother?
I'm doing good, man. I'm sweating my ass off in this mask, but hey, I better get used to it, right?
Yeah, that's right, man. This is what you do, the sacrifices you make for the fans, for the people. Just keeping it fun, keeping it live. I want to say thank you to the people that are tuning in, the people that are going to be watching this later on at another time. And I just want to say thank you, man. Power Raider, what's going on? Squid, man, my brother. I miss you, man. I can't wait to see you. Definitely looking forward to that T-shirt drop. You know, we've had some intimate conversations about mental health, about the cause, and you know, I just love and I appreciate everything you're doing, man, for Raider Nation. And I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for everything you're doing, and thank you for your support. So Raider Nation, man, what's going on? Homer, man, just recently had the softball game here last weekend. How'd that turn out?
It went well, dude. We had a lot of participants, man. We raised $2,400. You know what, dude? That's what I love about the Raider Nation, man. The willingness to give back to the community, the willingness to take care of other people in need. You know, because I've been in need before, so it's important to give back, right? You always pay it forward, you always pay it back, too.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Man, and that's what it's all about. It's about, I mean, when you're doing something, you need to do it with a purpose. You need to do it not just for yourself. It's a selfless act of, you know, you have to be able to humble yourself and your environment and who you're with and who you associate yourself with. But the most important thing is, what are you doing for? What is the cause? What do you stand for? And I think, man, what you did out here in Austin was pretty awesome. I think the participation of everybody, that was pretty awesome. I mean, just shout out a few. We had the Nation Booster Club, Oso, and the crew. What is it? Who else was out here? Yeah, it was
We had
Chucky Stubbs.
DFW, we had
DFW.
Space City Raider Nation. Now, I'm going to tell you this.
Yes, sir.
The Space City Raider Nation, shout out to Izzy. Izzy, man, that dude is cool as hell. He had his team ready to play. They were level-headed, man. And, you know, they hung out and they represented their club well, dude. And then, yes, of course, TNBC, dude, they came in with one practice, dude, and played their asses off, man. And they donated, they donated a lot. And that meant a lot to me. That's why I joined TNBC, because every single time I do a fundraiser here in Austin, TNBC shows up. And they show out, man, and they back me up. So, yeah, you know, also, shout out to Oso Raider. They did what they did. You know, that's it's always a great thing to have somebody like that backing you up.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty awesome, man. Now, what was the outcome of that game, man? What was it like? Who won? Who was out there? Who was really balling out? Who impressed you?
Well, I was balling out, I'll tell you that much right now,
yeah.
Man. But this kid, Joe, from DFW, he subbed for us, man. He was playing shortstop. He led off, and he got a infield home run. You know, inside the park home run, dude, on the right field line, dude. It was great. That kid was running around. We gave him the MVP.
Right.
So it was nice to have somebody step up and be a part of a team that they didn't expect to be a part of.
Right.
But knowing that they were representing Raider Nation for a good cause, they played their hearts out. So shout out to little Joe. That kid won the MVP. He was great. He played his ass off. Let's see. I mean, like I said, TNBC won. Juan from TNBC was playing his ass off at shortstop too.
Right.
He played very well. I almost got Demon King though. Almost outcoached his ass, but he did good, dude. Putting that whole team together, keeping that team together, and they won the whole tournament. But you know what, dude? We're looking to build that tournament throughout the years to come, dude. We want to put together a silver and black softball superfan, quote-unquote superfan team.
Right.
You know, and have a good time doing that, dude. So plenty of good works to come here in Austin, Texas. So we appreciate everybody that's participated and everybody that wants to participate.
Man, you know what? I'm kind of sad that I missed out this year. I was trying to rearrange my schedule so I can make it out there. That would have been a great time. I'm definitely going to be there next year. I'm looking to bring a few of my friends right there. So if anybody's looking to play some softball next year, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking to form a team. I want a bunch of character fans out there. I want to make it exciting and fun. I want to make it a family event alongside with you. You know, with JR60 Brands has always been a sponsor and has always been a supporter of the Homer channel. So we want to continue that and build on that and grow with it. So, you know, we're looking forward to that. We want to get more involved next year with next year's game and be one of the flagship sponsors. So I'm going to make that dedication to you right now on the air in front of everybody and all the fans that JR60 Brands with One Nation is going to definitely be a supporter of that next year. So I'm looking forward to that. And like I said, we're looking forward to have more teams come out. We talked about it earlier another time. We said that, you know, it would be nice to really develop this into more of a tournament where we get more teams involved and maybe play different teams that win different tournaments in other parts of the country. That'd be great. I think this is something that we could really build on.
Absolutely. You know, Texas is central to the whole country, dude. So, you know, we appreciate your continued support here at the Raider Homer channel, dude. You've always been a strong supporter.
Right.
And you know what? We've even reached out to Elite Superfans, Tiffany. She's working on a team to put together. So we're trying to do this not just Raider Superfans, but we want to bring in Cowboy Superfans, Texan Superfans. You know, let's compete and raise money together.
Right.
That's what it's about, you know, because you've always said what? Don't hate the team, or hate the team, don't hate the fans.
That's right. You can't hate the fans.
Right. So, you know, you always reach out to the fans and make sure that you're building those bridges and those bonds, because we might go into their stadium, so we don't want to be showing our asses.
Right.
We want to be showing what we do with our hearts, you know. So, yeah, we're reaching out to them as well.
Yeah, that's right, man. You know, it's saying it's all for fun. It's what we do. It's a team we root for, our passion for the same team. We're all showing that love, you know what I'm saying? And you know what? It's like I said, you can hate the team, root against the team, but when it comes down to the fans, some of these fans have just as much passion for what they're doing in their teams as we do. We got to respect that. I mean, there's sometimes, you know, those few we even have here in Raider Nation, people overstep their boundaries and forget that there's a human element to this. But when it comes down to it, it's a game that's played on a field, and the passion usually outweighs actually the teams, and it outweighs the experience on the field, you know, a lot of times. So that'd be a great idea, man. We could challenge other groups, you know, other clubs from other different teams, and I think that'd be something that really we could build on to for the future.
Oh, absolutely, man. It's going to be big, dude. It's going to be big. You know, I know that the teams, you know, the Black Hole in Arizona, they want to come over here in Phoenix. They want to come over here, Mad Max and Hell Raider.
Right.
We're going to invite Sammy.
That'd be great.
Also, you know, we're working on this, man. This is going to be something that's special, man. And it's, you know, it's cool, dude. To me, like I said, a lot of people, especially you and Kevin and all them, they have talked to me about being a positive role model, representing the Raider Nation the right way.
Right.
And so that's what we want to do, and bring everybody together in the process.
Yeah, man. And you know what? I got I'm glad you brought Kev up. My boss, much love. I learned so much from him as a brother, as somebody I could talk to, somebody I could lean on a consistent basis. He's out there, you know, in Cali, just doing big things. He's always out there, so positive, man. And the biggest thing is attracting and mentoring the young Raider fans out there. My boss is definitely somebody you can look up to. Much love always for Kev and Latanya. I love them both. They're family. It's my brother and sister right there. And ain't nobody can ever take that away. So definitely, man, I definitely see this as something that we could expand on. And you know what? Instead of getting ahead of ourselves, we're just going to enjoy the time and look forward to next year. You know, I mean, every year you just get better and better. It's not what you're doing is being the best right now, as long as you're improving and getting better with each step that you take. And I definitely see this. I see big things, man. I see people, you know, working in the Raider Nation that are positive. They're looking to, you know, change that stigma as far as Raider fans go, and realize, man, these are the most passionate fans around. You know, it doesn't get better than a Raider fan.
No, it doesn't. You know, because you know the Raiders have set the Raider fans have set the bar. Look what we do, man. We make shirts, we make patches, we do broadcasting, we do fundraisers.
Right.
We do everything that you can do to represent the Raiders the way that a team should be represented, as well as, you know, stay late and cheer loud, man. I mean,
yeah,
it's just what we do. We set the bar. Other fan bases want to do what we do, and so let's make sure that we're always showing how it's done.
Yeah, man.
you know,
Win, lose, a tie. Win, lose, a tie. Raiders till we die. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, you got people out there doing great things. I want to give a big shout out to the Prez out there, TNBC, Oso, and what he's done out there in Dallas, man, and this spread in the word. You know, you see TNBC in Germany, Sacramento, all over the country, man. They're really trying to spread that love and spread a more, you know, develop a fan base and a following that could be more family oriented, and that's real cool, man. And I really appreciate all that. You know, there's people out there that's always going to be some naysayers and be against the club or be against a fan that dresses up a certain way, but for the most part, man, what they're doing out there is really positive, and I encourage a lot of people to follow their lead in what they're doing, man. It's a beautiful thing. I want to give a shout out to my compa Ronnie out there, Hell Raider. He's out there, him and Max out in Phoenix. You know, and Black Hole Phoenix, they're really setting the bar high. They're building a brand out there in Phoenix. They're encouraging the community to get involved and rally around what they're doing, not just as Raider fans, but as a club and as a person, as people in the community, giving back. So you see a lot of great things. You see a lot of great things out there, you know, and people in Raider Nation doing a lot of positive things, you know. So it's exciting times right now. It's exciting times. We got a new stadium that's going to allow fans in. So this is really the opening of the stadium, right? This is the time that we're really going to get out there, going to be able to see our team play. So we got a lot going on, man. I'm excited about the new season. I'm excited about the direction that Raider Nation's going in.
Absolutely. You know, that's what's everybody's been cooped up because of COVID, but now the floodgates have opened. So it's time to get out there and get involved, not just in the Raider Nation events, but in the community. And to, keep building those bonds between the Raider Nation, man, because that's what's going to help us get through all the hard times as it has in the past already. So lots to be done, you know, lots of positivity to spread out there. So, hey, look, it's one step at a time, right? You got to change one person's mind at a time. Not everybody's just going to hop on and do, whatever you think they should do. But if you can change one person's mind and lead them to do good, hey, you've done a great thing for the community. Right.
I want to give a shout out to a couple of special people to me. First is June Garcia, Dark Phoenix. She's actually getting together, and she's kind of rallied together a couple of people that she feels that she can confide on is going to be helpful for her. Raider Wolf, Corey the Raider, Sammy, Penguin. These people are people that she leaned on, and these are people that she looked after as being role models in Raider Nation. So she's doing some great things about different dependencies, about things that people have been through. The one cause that we're going to touch on tonight is about domestic violence, something that I feel really strongly about, some awareness there. A lot of people might be wondering, this is the first time many people have seen me without my mask, without my makeup, and there's a reason for that. This isn't by accident. This wasn't like I just showed up and said, hey, let's do a show, Homer. This is actually by design, where I felt that if I came here and I took my mask away, I could talk about a subject that is very personal to me. And I know there's other people in Raider Nation, male and female, and children in Raider Nation that may be going through this right now, and it's talking about domestic violence. You and I had the conversation about it, and so I felt it was only fair to take my mask away and show you who I am as a person, and let you come to Raider Nation as a person and say, you know what, this is something that I've been through. This is something that I've experienced, and this is, I want to let everybody know out there, man, there ain't nothing you got to run away from, be embarrassed by, or hide from, because you're not alone out there. I think a lot of people, if you don't follow her already, follow June Garcia, Dark Phoenix. Follow her and look what she posts, look what she puts out, look at the encouraging words, and look at what message she's trying to put out there for everybody out here in Raider Nation, and what she's trying to share. And I think you'll learn a lot, man. I think you'll see some things that may strike home, and maybe something that you could actually build on. You know what I'm saying? Without really delaying it any further, man. So a lot of people hit me up, Homer, man. You were one of them, and asked me, hey, Joker, what's going on? Everybody saw the post I made on social media about domestic violence. about domestic violence and about different things that are happening with people within Raider Nation, and I want to expand that. And so you gave me the platform right now to kind of take over your show, and I appreciate that, my brother. That says a lot, and that's giving me that love that we have going on here at Raider Nation. That's the mutual respect we have. You asked me about domestic violence, and I'm going to tell you something, man. The reason why I came to light is I witnessed something within the nation that I did not. It was last home opener, and it's been on my mind. It's something I thought about, and I saw some things and it was at an event that just didn't sit with me. And then a few things came up, and you know what? It kind of like really struck a nerve, and I said, you know what, man? Instead of sitting back and just observing like a lot of people do when they see things wrong, they just watch and think, hey, it's not affecting me, so why should I care, right? But I tell you what, man, as a victim myself, I am a survivor of domestic violence. My mother actually used to beat me to an inch of my life every chance she got, and then she would beat me till she blacked out, bro, and she wouldn't even remember it. You know what I mean? It's a joke, and I joke around with people. I said, you can't hit me harder than my mother can hit me. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't realize that I was raised that way, and it was wrong. And on the flip side of that, my dad, who actually passed away at 47, he was an alcoholic. He died of cancer at 47. My dad never hit me in my life. He never laid a finger on me one time in my life, but it was more mental abuse, telling me I wasn't going to do nothing, I couldn't be nothing, I wasn't going to achieve anything, and tell me I'm lazy every chance you get. And one thing, I was having this conversation with my daughter Leah this evening, actually before I came out here, and I tell my children every time how proud I am, how much I love them, and how I'm here for you whenever you want to talk. There's not a subject we can't talk about, but one thing I made sure I told my daughter is that I'm proud of her, right? And I had to explain to her the reason why Daddy tells you these things. If your daddy tells you he's proud of you, this is the reason why. Is because your grandfather, my dad, not one time in my life ever, he died at 47, so it was game over. I'll never hear the words from him, but he's never one time in my life told me, hey, I'm proud of you. And if there's one thing that bothers me and haunts me and stays with me is the fact that, damn, he's not proud of me. But instead of turning that into a negative situation, what I did was I turned that into a positive. I use that as fuel. I use that as a driving force where, you know what, I'm going to keep going forward. I'm going to be worried about being proud of myself, but I'm also at the same time, I'm going to let my kids know that I'm proud of them all the times too.
I mean, that's a fantastic, that's hard to do, man. Come out and say that, dude. That's, I didn't experience it like that, dude, but I did experience domestic violence with my stepdad beating my mother, dude. So I saw it from a child's perspective, dude. But for you to live through that, dude, and then continue to be the way that you are, as far as giving back to the community and giving back to the Raider Nation and taking care of the Raider Nation, man,
yeah,
that's badass, bro. You're a great leader, dude. And I think that's what is the most important thing to understand is that I saw my mom beat by my stepfather.
Right.
You were beat by your mother. But here we are trying to do good things. Like, you do not have to let that infest you.
That's right.
Okay, you can get beyond that, man, and it's important. Like, don't be afraid to reach out for help.
That's
you know
right.
What I mean, you can get help in situations because we weren't given the tools, right?
That's right.
Necessarily to, move on past all that and raise our family without having to
or to be successful. You weren't giving that up,
dude.
Yeah.
And we had to make sure that because we did not want to we didn't want to continue that vicious cycle, dude.
That's right.
A lot of people fall into that vicious cycle, man. But that's the big thing. Don't be afraid to go ask for help. Don't be afraid to share your story with somebody, all right?
That's right.
Because when you share your story with somebody, you connect with that person, man. Like, we're connecting more now on a deeper level, dude.
That's right.
That's important, Raider Nation. Look, everybody has to go through certain things in their life, but you don't have to go through it alone.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You can reach out. You can find help. And you can break a cycle and be a better parent than what you were given.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You can do that, Raider Nation. It's important. In June, I wish you were here tonight. I'm sorry it fell through. I want to get you on here because June has a great story too.
Oh yeah, man.
She has a powerful story. But you know what? She moved on. She overcame. She fought hard to raise her children the right way, the same way you do, the same way I do. So Raider Nation, if you need help, reach out. Reach out to me. Reach out to Joker. Reach out to June. Reach out to whoever. It doesn't matter, but reach out to somebody. Reach out to somebody, because you are not alone, right?
That's right.
You are not alone. We all went through that. A lot of people went through that. So we're here for you, Raider Nation. I think that's the most important message, man, is do not feel like you are all alone. Don't sit in that corner wondering, why is this happening to me? And did I do something wrong? Because you didn't do something wrong.
Yeah.
Something wrong was done to you.
Exactly.
So you can, overcome that with, don't be afraid to go get some counseling, some therapy, whatever it takes. Just do what you got to do to become a better person and break that cycle.
Exactly, man. I think, it all starts with your children. If you have that relationship with your children, you know what I mean? I tell my daughter Leah, I love you every chance I get. She right now, she's at that teenage age where she's trying to figure out, trying to find herself in the world. She's, figuring things out on her own. She does her own thing. But one thing I let her know is, hey, don't ever forget, Daddy loves you. You know what I mean? I love my daughter Leah. My oldest daughter, Tiana just graduated high school. She's about to get out in the world, and it's a scary time for me. That's my firstborn, and I love my daughter Tiana so much. I spent so much of my life trying to do the right thing for her as my firstborn. And I'm afraid, but I tell her I'm proud of her, man. I'm proud of her accomplishment as graduating high school and getting out in the world and doing the best, making the right decisions for herself, And my son, Sterling, who's 10, and, my son Sterling is probably the sweetest young man you'll ever meet in your life. I'm saying? Very respectful. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. And, out here tonight, I'm visiting out here in Austin. I'm staying with my compa, Cali Mark. And one of the things he said to me, which was one of the greatest, compliments that I could have as a father, was telling me that my son is so respectful that everything he asks him, he's like, yes, sir, no, sir. And, he's respectful as a young man. He's always willing to help. He's always, there for everybody. So, you know what? I feel pretty good about my kids and put them in the right direction. They'll never experience what I experienced. They'll never experience somebody hitting them for no reason, or, doing something, calling them out of their name, or making them feel bad, or belittling them at any time for any reason at all. My children will never ever experienced that, and as a father, as a parent, that's one thing I could be proud of. And I encourage other people out there to do the same, man. Tell your kids you love them every day. Tell your kids you're proud of them every day. Every chance you get, tell them, hey, I like spending time with you. I enjoy the time with you. And if they come and ask you a question and it may not seem like it's important to you or relevant to you on an adult level, listen to them, man. Take the time and listen to what they say, because sometimes your kids just want somebody to talk to. They want somebody to hear what they have to say. And it may sound silly to you, but it really is important to them. So, man,
it doesn't matter how silly it sounds. I can't tell you how many High School Musical shows I've watched with my daughter. But I love every single moment, because those are moments you can't get back, when they're gone, man. There's just memories after that. But you can keep making memories by living in the moment with your child. Absolutely. I love my daughter, and it's not easy with my daughter, too, though. Don't get me wrong. She's 11 going on 40. She ain't putting up with nobody's bullshit. But I make sure that if we need help, we go and get it. Again, Raider Nation, get the help if you need it, because you do not want to continue that cycle. Hey, and being a parent is fantastic, man. I love being a parent. It changed my life, man. I've said it on this show or on this channel a lot that I was a troubled individual, but when, I started when I had my daughter in 2009, and then when I took on raising her brother in 2006, that changed my life, man, and it was important. It led to who I am today. And so when I do these things in the community, it's because I want my daughter to see working in the community as a normal thing. I didn't see that, but that's how there are ways to break that cycle. Being involved in the community, doing good things, leading your children in the right way, watching the High School Musicals, and listening to them when they talk about this and talk about that. But hey, that's what you got to do, and it's rewarding, Raider Nation, and make sure you get the help when you need it.
Yeah, I'll tell you a funny story, man, based on what you were saying with the High School Musical. I did the whole thing. Took my daughter, when she was younger, see Disney on Ice. I try to do it and be involved with my kids as much as possible. Man, I play games with them. And one thing I tell you what happened was last year during the pandemic, we were home, right? And I was home. I had no place to go. My daughter Leah was going through some stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I was trying to relate and kind of connect and bridge that gap with my kids. So funny thing is, man, they always play this game Fortnite, right? They're playing Fortnite. Most people here heard about it, and I thought it was silly. As a parent, you get older, and you think it's silly. These games, oh, that's stupid, or whatever the kids are playing, to your mind, right? Well, to bridge that gap, you know, I went ahead and learned how to play Fortnite. So to the point now, that's the thing, man. It's the thing to do with me and my kids. We'll play video games together. We'll hang out together. And it's got to the point where actually I play just almost as well as they do. I mean, I got two really powerhouses, Sterling and Leah, my son and daughter, and try to follow their lead, but it gave me an opportunity to get involved in what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not do grown-up stuff. Be a kid again, man. And that's the whole thing. A lot of people ask me, when I dress up, they call me a super fan, but there's nothing super about me, Raider Nation. I don't think I'm better than any other fan. Dressing up in a costume is the way that I try to show my fandom. It's the way that I try to show excitement. It's the way that I show my enjoyment to the game, and it's for the kids. It's trying to relate to the younger fans and have fun. It's me being a child again. And you know what? I applied that also with playing the video games with my kids and learning how to play Fortnite. It's silly. How many other adults are out there, parents, that are out there playing Fortnite? I'm 50 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? There's not too many other 50-year-olds out there playing Fortnite with their kids, but it's what I got to do to bridge that gap, to show my kids I love them, to show that I'm interested in what they're doing. To me, that's great.
What? They're going to remember that in the future. That's the other thing. If they're going to say, my dad did that with me, I'm going to do that with my kid.
Exactly.
And those are the things that are important to do, is pass on that patience that you have. Pass on that tender, loving care that you have, man, because it's hard to get through all the hard times, especially coming out of COVID, man, because we were all trapped in the house. I mean, domestic violence spiked, all right, during COVID. So,
it did.
But
all
like I
high.
said, enjoy those moments, as Wayne says, right? You get good at playing a game, like you're saying,
Yeah.
Watch the High School Musical. Do whatever you can with your child.
Yeah.
Because connecting with your child is a bond that can never be broken. And that's what creates strong family bonds in the future as well.
Yeah.
And domestic violence, if you teach your child that you love them as a man, right, and that you're going to do these extra mile things for them as a man,
yeah,
they're not going to settle, especially if it's your daughter. They're not going to settle for any dude that treats them like shit.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And they're going to know what a good man looks like, involved in the community, doing whatever he can, learning, because nobody's perfect, right? Nobody's perfect. You have to learn how to become better sometimes.
That's right.
But when they see that, man, you're giving them the tools to move forward in the future, y'all.
That's right.
So, I mean, just keep doing whatever you can with your children, and you will break the cycles that need to be broken and create new positive cycles.
And you know what? We're talking a lot about the kids, right? Because that's where it is. That's the foundation. That's where the seed is planted. We're both fathers, right? We've both been single dads. These are things that we have in common, and we've seen it, and we know that it has to start somewhere. You start young and you bring it up. But just think about something, man. I also know there's some broken relationships out there between husbands and wives, brothers and girlfriends, and stuff like that, right? So you know they're out there. You know what I'm saying? I've seen them out there, man. I'm going to tell you something, man. Your children are watching the way that you interact with your wife.
Yep.
All right? So if you're sitting there and you talk bad to your wife, if you call her names, if you say that she dresses like a skank, or you dress like a whore, or you dress like a slut, or you look like this, you look like that, man, your kids are paying attention. They're hearing that, right?
Yep.
And the things that I've witnessed and I've seen this, man, if you got to take your significant other's phone and look through it and run through it, man, that's a first sign of a problem. That's an issue, that you're not trusting them, right? You got to follow them to wherever they're going, around a bar, the club, or at an event. Man, that's not right. You can't do that, man. That's not trust. And once the trust is broken within that bond, within the relationship, you can't repair that. You know what I mean? It's there. It's something that people are going to harp on. The only thing you can try to do, and I recommend, is repair yourself as a person. You know what I'm saying?
Go get help.
You're broken. You're broken. There's something there. You're broken. So make an attempt to repair yourself, man. Reach out to people. You might be able. It's okay to humble yourself and reach out to somebody, whatever club you're in, or if you're not in a club, whatever people you have a strong friendship or bond with, whether part of Raider Nation or outside of Raider Nation. But the thing I say about Raider Nation, we're a family, and it's a family atmosphere here. You're out here trying to call people brother, sister, and family, right? So my thing is this: if that's the truth, then reach out to your brother and say, hey, I need to talk to somebody. I have a problem. What's your problem? I don't trust my wife. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust my husband. I don't trust my girlfriend. I don't trust my boyfriend. My kids is fucking up. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Reach out to somebody. But the first step to recovery is admitting that you have the problem, that you are the problem. I'm the one that destroyed my relationship. It's me. I'm the issue. You know what I'm saying? Reach out. And then once you do that, then you could start healing. Then you could start doing what it takes to be a better dad, to be a better mom, to be a better sister, brother, or cousin, whatever the fuck it is. You could be better that way. You know what I'm saying? And it all comes down to admitting that you have the problem instead of saying, well, I did this because he did that. I'm like this because she's like that. You know, once you start doing that and pointing fingers like that, then there's no repairing the relationship. It's done. It's over. And it's time to move on, because I tell you what, man, Raider Nation is watching. And right now, because of what we're talking about and what we're doing right now, we're bringing awareness. So everybody that's tuning in right now, everybody that's watching this this podcast right now, everybody's going to rewind and watch this in the future. Guess what? They're going to be looking for you. They're going to be looking for that person that is making these mistakes, that's being this way, and we're bringing awareness to this, right? We know there's a problem. We know what's out there. Raider Nation is not excluded from the rest of the world of having these issues and problems. We have them here today, right?
Yep.
So now, by bringing awareness, this is the first step. You know what I'm saying? If you qualify, if you feel like you're somebody that may qualify, and we're talking about you as somebody as involved in domestic violence, whether you're a victim or whether you're the abuser, it's time to talk and speak up, because guess what? Raider Nation is watching right now. Raider Nation has their eyes on you. The next event you go to, they're going to watch and see and say, that's what Joker was talking about. Maybe that's who Joker was talking about, and so forth, right? So it's a thing. This is the first step. It's us bringing awareness. You know, it's us saying, hey, we do have a problem. Let's deal with it. I came out, you came out and revealed ourselves and say, we're victims. You're looking at two people that are victims of domestic violence, of abuse. And you know what? Enough is enough, and we're just time to say, stop. You know what I'm saying? I want to say hi. My son Sterling just tuned in. You see him? He said, hi, Dad. Hi, Sterling, buddy. I love you, man. I can't wait to see you after this. Thank you.
Shout out to Sterling Martin. Yeah, man, you know, I think the most important, and I want to reiterate it, right, is just look, man, sometimes you got to reach out for help. You do have to admit to yourself that you are the problem. And if you are the problem, man, you can redeem yourself. But just make that choice to redeem yourself and do what it takes to get to that point. And it's a long, hard road sometimes, man, but you can get down that road, man. It's important, though, Raider Nation. This is, you know, look, and we haven't really talked about the women a whole lot, dude, because they suffer through that stuff in silence a lot of times, guys. Yeah. My mother, she was afraid to leave because she thought that she would be injured or possibly worse.
Right.
Or that we would be that way. So, you know, you got to speak up. If you see somebody doing that, man, that you call friend, you know, you got to go to that guy and say, hey, dude, that shit ain't cool, man. You know, you stand up for what's right, man, because the women out there, you know, like I said, they're going to do whatever it takes to protect themselves and their children, and sometimes they think that means compliance, and that's not right, man.
Yeah.
So as men, we need to protect the women in more ways than one and reach out to the men that are doing those bad things and say, hey, dude, we're not standing for that shit. You know,
exactly.
And, you know.
Exactly, man. And you know what? We're bringing this up and we're saying, you know, because the biggest thing is that people will profile it and say, yeah, women are more likely to be physically abused than men, right? Which doesn't mean that men are not abused or not victims or not sources. There's women out there that hit on their man and don't build their man up and tell them how good they are and how proud they are, no matter the situation or where you're in, that your man's not trying as hard, and you need the women to build up the men. But the biggest thing is this. What I've noticed in not just in Raider Nation, but in life in general, is this. When it comes down to it, to being physically abusive and domestic violence, it is more heavy with men towards women. That is true. But however, when it comes to the kids, a lot of that frustration with the men abusing the women, and in turn the women abuse the children. You know, so it's a it's a continuing cycle. It's a cycle that is going to go on, and it's going to continue until somebody says that's enough. We're going to stop this. You know what I'm saying? If you're out there and you are an abuser, get some help. If you're somebody that is being abused, reach out. You can reach out to me in my DM. I'll be happy to help you out and give you the contact information in your area. Homer will too. Reach out to June Garcia. She's awesome, man. She has a great testimony. We were hoping to get her on tonight. Unfortunately, we came on a little bit late. Everything didn't go to plan, and we want to go ahead and get June on there. Hit her up in her inbox. She has some personal stories of her own. They're not for me to divulge, but they're of her own, and she'd be happy to share with you and share her support with you. So you know what? There is help out there for the victims. You're not alone, and there's help out there for the people that are actually looking for help. You know, it's the first step is admitting I have a problem. I need help. You know, or I have a problem where, when I say that, I don't mean I have a problem being an abuser. It could be I have a problem being abused in an abusive relationship. How can I get help? I feel alone. You're not alone. Nobody's alone out there. You know what I mean? And I encourage people that are watching this and see this now and in the future to reach out to their friends. People that have an issue, have a problem, reach out to somebody, because it's really important. Change starts within.
Yeah,
you know?
You do not have to suffer in silence. You don't have to do that. Somebody will step up to the plate for you. And I'm challenging all the men out there and the women out there to step up to the plate for somebody. All right, be there for them. Maybe they need a place to stay for a little while. Maybe they need a ride back to where they call home originally. You know, do that. Be there for them. Watch their children if need be. But yeah, step up, Raider Nation, because you do not want somebody to suffer in silence. We're all supposed to be family, and it could be dysfunctional, as you know. And this is a topic that can prove that. But we can make it function right if we watch out for each other.
That's right.
And we speak up for each other. And never let somebody feel alone, man. That is the worst feeling in the world. Most people know that. So make sure that you do not let other people feel that, if you've ever felt that in your life, and overcome that. And if you haven't overcome that, man, trust me. Yes, hit up Joker or me in the DMs, June.
That's right.
You know, and we will respond. We will point you. Illustrious Angels. There's all kinds of great programs and organizations that are willing to help people. So you are not alone. You know,
and Raider Travis, I appreciate you sharing that, man. It takes a lot of men that machismo gets in the way. You're too macho to actually go ahead and say, hey, I was a victim of domestic violence. I've experienced this. And I'm glad you stepped up, man. I applaud you, man. That takes a lot of guts. It's more of a man to be able to speak up than stay in silence. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I appreciate you doing. My daughter Tiana, thank you. I love you too, baby, and I'm proud of you more than you could ever be proud of me. I am proud of you because you're a wonderful daughter and everything you're doing. Raider Lyric, what's up, buddy? How you doing? I want to say thank you to Raider Lyric for being a great guest. I want to say thank you to Cali Mark out here, my compa. I wouldn't be able to be here today if it wasn't for him. Came out to visit him and his beautiful family, the hospitality. So I want to give a shout out to Cali Mark. You know what I'm saying? So Jason Hunter, Demon King, I want to say what's up to you, brother. I love what you do. Corey, you're out there. So I get it, man. Everything's great. You got to go behind us in the middle. Hey, you're not gonna catch it. Actually, we got a special guest. It looks like coming on set right now.
Good.
Good. Everybody knows him.
Make the face.
Everybody knows him, and everybody knows him for the face.
Too dark.
The face of the draft. The face of the draft. I think you guys sit down, man. I think there he is. All right, he's in. There he is. All right, here he is. The face of the draft, right there. Everybody knows. Everybody knows about the Cali Mark gas face, Cleveland Farrell. Man, you better step up, or you know what? You're gonna make this guy the prophet. He's gonna say, I knew something that nobody else knew. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He's gonna tell you, I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen when we drafted him. That's why I made that face. It was authentic, bro. It was authentic. It was just like the natural shock of the draft pick, right? So let's see, man. He changed his number to 99 this year. Let's see if he puts in work, bro. I'm willing to give the guy the chance, bro. I'm willing to give that guy a chance. But one thing we was talking about this subject, and one thing I can tell you right now that I learned this weekend, man, staying with Cali Mark and his family. One thing I observed about him is really strong about his family, a strong family bond, a strong family ties. And one thing that I'm going to implement with me and my family, and I suggest everybody else does this, is check this out, man. Every time that his son or daughter would come over to the house, you know, he would, with Bella, Jasmine, Mark Jr., they would come over to the house. When they left at the end of the night, he would give them a hug. And he would tell them, I love you. And they make sure they exchange those words to each other, let each other know, I love you. Because you never know when that last time you hug that person is. You never know when the last time you kiss that person is. You know what I'm saying? So embrace that. Enjoy the time with your family. Let them know you love them, man. Because that's the biggest thing right now, man. Never have regrets. Never sit there and say, I wish I coulda, woulda, shoulda. You know what I'm saying? I always say that, but never be a wish I coulda, shoulda, woulda person, man. You got to go out there and just do it. If it's in your heart to say it, it's in your heart to do it, do it. And you know what? I learned something this weekend by this man. He's a great husband and he's a great father, man. And I learned a lot by spending the weekend with him, man. The way he interacts with his family, it made me have to check myself and recalibrate myself as a father, recalibrate myself as a husband, and say, you know what, man, I need to, I've been slipping. I need to implement some of these things that I haven't been doing. So, you know, it's been a great weekend here with Cali Mark and his family, man. I love you, bro. I love you, man. For real. That's right.
Love you too, Debbie. I love you too, brother.
We all love each other. It's a big love festival here at Raider Nation
Hey,
Live.
but that's what Raider Nation's about. That's what I mean, man. Look. There's some guys here that have, look, all of us have been down a rocky road, okay?
That's right.
And we've all made changes. That's what I'm telling you guys. You can make that change. But sometimes it requires being brave enough, being strong enough to go ask for help, okay?
That's right.
Do not be afraid to ask for help, man, because that's what makes the change to begin with.
No doubt, man. It definitely really is, and you know, it's exciting. It's exciting to be a part of, man. And you know what, man? Just to be able to get that off my chest, I feel like the weight of the world has been lifted off me, Homer, man. I feel like, you know, being able to sit here in front of the camera without makeup on, without a mask on, even when I do the last raffle. This is the first time I've ever been out in public without covering my face, because I want to let Raider Nation know the seriousness of the subject and how I feel about it in my heart is that I'm not going to hide behind a mask for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to hide behind a mask and say what I have to say. I want people to see what I'm telling you and see what I'm saying and understand that that this is real, man. I'm a real person just like you, everybody out there, and it's something that's near and dear to my heart, man. My kids, Leah, Sterling, Tiana, I love you guys more than you guys will ever know. You know what I'm saying? If I don't say it again, I haven't said it. You know, I can tell you 10 times a day and it's still not enough. You know, my wife, Connie, Sister Soul Taker, I love you. And I love how she treats my kids, and I love the way that she treats our family, you know what I'm saying, and bring us all together. So I appreciate you, you know, and these are things that that we need more of, we need to implement, especially, man, coming off of COVID. You know, one of the things I've definitely seen, and everybody's seen in the news, man, coming off of COVID, people going crazy. People going, wow, you don't have to wear a mask no more. So let me act crazy out here. They don't know how to act. They didn't know how to act with it on. And they don't really know how to act now that they're coming out. It's like it's a rebirth, and they're coming out of hiding, out of the darkness for, you know, since they've been out there. Well, so it's important for everybody to step up as a person. And how about, you know, it's not just about being human, being humane. Be humane to one another.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's about taking care of each other, like you said. Be humane. What is it? You know, you gotta have compassion. All right, it starts right there too. You know, and yes, prayers to Corey that his kids come back in his life. That's a burden to carry, brother. So we got our prayers. But yeah, you know, you gotta have compassion for each other, and make sure that you understand what somebody's going through, because that's what helps people implement change, man, is they feel that somebody knows what they're going through. And that's important, man. That's very important.
Definitely. So yeah, man, I'm glad we was able to touch on that subject. I got OG Raider Ray in there, my compa. Ray, man, Cali Mark is ready. OG, Cali Mark is ready for you to come down to the ranch, man, and start blowing off some fireworks, bro. He's waiting for you, bro. So
hey, man, he's got 4-wheelers and everything.
Yeah, that's it, OG. He's ready for you. So Definitely, you know, so much love out there, and you know, without getting onto my pedestal, there's other things out there, and you can reach out to other people that are involved in kind of the group that June has gotten together. Dark Phoenix is, you know, whether it's a dependency, you know, it may be something like that. You got people involved, you know, Raider Wolf is involved. You know what I mean? You got Corey the Raider involved. He's just sitting there talking about his kids. So you know what? People are going through stuff, man. So don't be afraid to reach out to somebody. Reach out to these people. Hit them in the DM and just say, hey, look, I'm going through some stuff right now. I could really use your help. I could really use your advice. So, you know what I mean? You know, that being said, man, it's coming up on what time is it here?
We've been going for 48 minutes.
It's 9:23 here in Austin, Texas, 7:23 on the West Coast. You know, I think that everybody knows about the giveaway as far as the Seattle Seahawks coming to Las Vegas to play in the first ever game in Las Vegas where there's going to be fans in the stands. You know what I mean? So it's very, very exciting about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited about that. So I felt as a season ticket holder, I could have sold my tickets on StubHub. I could have sold them on Ticketmaster. But is a real fan going to win those tickets? Is anything going to go? So I decided, I did it with the Eagles. I did it with the Seahawks. And I want to give somebody an opportunity out there to experience a game from 6 rows from the field, from the end zone. These are tickets that aren't going to be given up very easily, you know what I'm saying? These aren't tickets that are going to be out there and just easy to come by. So I figured, you know what, man, let's run a little raffle. You know what? Let's do this, give everybody an opportunity. I want to give a shout out, you know, last week somebody won my season ticket to the Eagles versus the Raiders, $40. It's the best $40 he ever spent. So right now, I'm going to get ready to it. Homer, I want you to go ahead. I want you to talk on a few things right now. I want you to share some information about DFW. I want to share some things about Silver and Black. I want you to talk about what you got going here in Austin, right? I want to give you that. And I'm going to get ready to go ahead and get set up because I'm going to go ahead with a raffle. I want to give these away, and I want to contact and call the person while we're on the air. I want to talk to the winner and let them know, hey, congratulations, all right? That's so I'll be right back. Homer, right. Go ahead and take care of that. I'm going to get set up here. Give me a second here.
All right, cool. So Joker Raider's going to get this raffle going on for his preseason tickets. Yeah, that's cool, man. Making sure that a Raider fan gets it, that's special. You know, it's hard to get those tickets out there, so next time you see that raffle coming up, get in that raffle. Now, what we got coming up so far, I want to give a shout out to Christine Bowker. She's a part of the Black Hole. She's also a part of the Silver and Black of Central Texas. She's a part of Raider Nation at large in general, and she is battling breast cancer. Now, that's something that I want to ask you guys to help me do, is we're going to do a fundraiser for her. All right, she's battling, guys, so let's go ahead and make sure that we donate to her to make sure that she got a little bit of help, right? Just a little bit of help in her time of need. That's what we got coming up. Of course, we're going to do the backpack raffles, and we're going to drive. We're going to do a backpack drive. We're going to do our costume drive. But Christine Balker needs our help right now, and that's something that I really want to focus on. We all came together for a great cause with the softball tournament and raised a lot of money. There's no reason we can't do the same thing for Christine and show her what Raider Nation is all about. So sending our prayers to Christine Balker out there. Find her on social media. She's doing great things. She's battling hard. My heart goes out to her. Send your prayers. Whew. I mean, look, man. I hope Joker hurries up. I'll tell you that much right now. Hopefully he's getting a beer, too. But, hey, look, June, I want to apologize to June. We had a nice little show lined up. We were going to speak as we did right now and then lead into the interview with Dark Phoenix and the Illustrious Angels. I'm going to look to try to reschedule that for next week. Fingers crossed. But look, man, this is what it's about, right? It's not about just getting on there and, you know, putting your face all over the place, man. It's about doing good things for your nation, all right? This is our family, so we got to take care of each other because not everybody's out there trying to take care of each other. And if we do take care of each other, then we are going to break cycles. We are going to set trends. We are going to set the bar high. And Generation Next is going to be able to look up to us and say, I want to be like them. I'm going to do better than them. I'm going to do great works in the community. But it does start with us, man. It starts with us, and it starts with small things like Christine Balker's fundraiser. And I'm going to get that information out there, and I know damn well TNBC's got my back. I know that DFW's got my back. I know that Space City Raider Nation's got my back. Because one fundraiser leads to another, guys. We can do a lot of great things in our communities, and our communities across the world, man. It's you know, look, we're worldwide. You know, we want to be able to do that. You know, so keep an ear out. I'm gonna get Christine Balker's fundraiser going. You know how we do. And you know how we do on the Raider Homer channel. We always provide a link directly to the person that we're raising money for, because that's how it's supposed to be done. So just keep an ear out for all that information.
Homer, what do you got coming up next week? Next week? You got a next week's show, right?
Yeah. We're gonna try to reschedule the show for next week too.
You know what, man? I'm back on a little bit here. All right, Hollywood Raider. That's somebody you need to get on, man.
Yeah.
That's a friend of mine.
Hollywood, you heard that, right?
Yeah, Hollywood needs to get on here.
Hollywood, I've been contacting you for a long time now.
Hollywood definitely needs to get on here. That's somebody that we need on here that people want to hear from, man. He is definitely a positive influence.
We did have the privilege to hear from Hollywood and Laredo.
Got you.
In Las Vegas.
Got you.
At Mad Max Road War, or during Mad Max Road Warrior show. And Laredo shared her story. And I'll put that back out there now that we've mentioned it again. But you can find that already listed. She's got a strong story. So you know, hey, we definitely want to get them back on here though, because look, Hollywood came down. We broke bread together. That was awesome, man. Being able to break bread and you know, get to know each other well. We ate with Chucky Stugs and all that, man. So it was special.
Yeah, man. So basically, right now, we're going to go ahead. I want to know who's on here to actually join this raffle, man. Is anybody even interested in me giving away these tickets or not? Or is this something that, I don't know. I don't know if anybody's really interested in going to a Raider game this year, man.
I am.
You think so? Sit in the black hole?
Bought in, man.
You want to sit in the black hole, Homer?
Yeah.
I mean, so we're going to go ahead and give away these Raider tickets. Oh, yeah. So here you go. Little Joker showed up today. Here's Little Joker. Little Joker came in today. He's going to join the show. Definitely. The Little Joker. That's the original JR60. That's the Little Joker. Gotta love it. So basically the way I'm going to do this here, if anybody hasn't been on the raffle already, thank you, Compa. So if anybody hasn't been on my raffle yet,
I'll take it, yeah.
So basically, the way the raffle works is this. If you go to jr60brands.com, when you see a raffle, right? If you see a raffle and you see jr60brands.com, you log into the site. Everything's official, man. If anybody doesn't know this, I'm going to tell you right now. Everything that goes through JR60 Brands is legit. I pay taxes. I have an EIN number, so it is a legitimate business. I'm not here just looking for a cash grab. I'm not going to ask you to pay a certain way and not claim it on my tax. I'm going to do everything goes. It's ran as a legitimate business, and anybody that's ever purchased from me would know by the packaging, the way I take care of it, the customer service I try to provide for you is on a professional level, man. I'm trying to make this a great experience for everybody. I'm going to make a great experience for me. I enjoy doing what I do, and I enjoy the feedback that I get from people that are my customers, and I see them as clients, my customers, and family, right? And my thing is, so what happens is this. You're going to see me post. I believe I have 4 more tickets that I'm going to go ahead and raffle off throughout the year of games I'm going through, and I'm telling you right now, some of these games may be pretty good. You know, the Eagles game was a pretty exciting game to give away. That's a pretty legit game to give away. I think it was a pretty high-profile game to give away. So, I mean, we got Kansas City this year. You know what I mean?
That would be badass.
You know, Kansas City. Anybody? I don't know if anybody's going to really be interested in going to a Sunday night football game, sit in a black hole, and watch the Raiders play against the Chiefs. FKC. So, I mean, I think that may be one of the games we may raffle away is going to be the Kansas City game. I think that would be pretty good. So, you know, we're going to see what happens. So the way I'm going to do this, man, so what happens is, just so everybody knows, you go online, you go to jr60brands.com, you follow the link. You go online, you go ahead and you make your purchase, your quantity of how many raffle tickets you want to buy. and then you hit the bag and you pay for it through whether it's going to be PayPal or Visa debit card or whatever. You pay for it, and then the drawing is based on your order number. You get a receipt. As soon as you make your purchase, you get a receipt. There is an order number on there, so you use that order number, and that's your entry number, so nobody can compromise who it is. I know exactly who wins. After they win, I can go ahead and look it up. On the wheel, what we're going to spin here, the wheel is actually going to go ahead, and we're going to do this on Instagram Live, and Homer's actually going to get on there with it, and he's going to go ahead and follow us on Instagram Live when we do this, so that way you can see it. Everybody that's tuned in here, and anybody that's on IG Live can actually tune in and see it. That everything is by your order number, so I don't even know who wins. I shuffle it up, I do that, and then after the person wins, I'll look it up. I'll see what number that is, that transaction number, and then I'm going to contact person. I'm not going to announce who the actual winner is until after I contact them and let them know, congratulations, you are the winner. And we're going to do that live here, man. We're going to do that live on the Homer Raider Show. I think this is going to be great. I think people here, you can join in the excitement. I think it's a great giveaway. And I want to say thank you to anybody that got involved. I want to say thank you to everybody that participated in it, and to anybody that is future participants, man. I want to say thank you, and I want to say, man, I appreciate you, because you know what? We talk about super fans all the time, but the real super fans is the people out there that go to every game, that support the people like myself. I want to shout out people, because it's never, Callie, Mark, and I were talking about this today, man. It's never competing. It's always uplifting. So, you know, we talk about Chucky Thugs helping you out right there with the softball. That's a great thing that they're doing. We're going to talk about, you know, League of Bandits with Javier, what he does. He's a lot of autographs out there. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about Fabian, Raider Nation for Lifer, man. Everybody knows it, right?
That's my favorite hat, man.
Everybody knows it. RN for Lifer. That's my compa. Fabian, I love that man. He's done a lot. He's taught me a lot, and I value my friendship with him so much. I don't think he'll ever know how much I really do value his friendship.
Hey, and shout out Polo Rodriguez.
Yeah, Polo. Definitely Polo does a lot, getting a lot of things going, and congratulations to Polo, right?
Oh,
and
man.
Claudia.
Congratulations,
Claudia.
Polo.
And I want to say this. A lot of people you don't know this, Homer, but I'm the actual person that signed their marriage certificate.
That's right. You did tell me.
I am their witness.
That's awesome,
yeah.
dude. That's an honor.
I am their witness. So that was a great honor to me, man. I'm happy to be part of that. That's one of the best Raider couples that we have out there, and I'm proud of both of them. I want to talk about Vic, the bad guy.
Yeah.
Hell, man, the patches he's coming out with, some of them things are tough, bro. You know what I mean? Definitely out there. He's coming out with some
I
really
met Vic
good
the
stuff.
same year I met you in person.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see him succeed. That dude is very talented and very creative, musically,
Yes.
and as far as creating merchandise, high quality merchandise.
Yeah, man. Him and John, I mean, they get together and they create some things, man. And I enjoy the time I do get to spend with him when we do see each other. It is a mutual respect. It's always love. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man. It's not about JR60 Brands. I love what I do. I hope the people out there love what I do. I hope I do provide you with a quality product that you feel that you enjoy, that you feel that you got your money's worth when you deal with me, the customer service, the love and respect. So I want to say thank you to everybody also, but I also want to take time to acknowledge these other people out there. Travis, man, love your Incognito hat. And a lot of these people don't know the story about that, man. Richie Incognito actually reached out to me about the One Nation logo. He hit me up and he said, man, I love it. I love the way it looks. If people don't understand, that's my registered trademark. I went ahead and trademarked the One Nation. It's there. You can look it up. But he went ahead and told me he loved it and actually requested that I send him out a couple of hats. So I sent a couple of hats out to Richie that he used during training camp. He said he'll use it throughout the season. And I appreciate that, man. That was to me, it was wow. That was a good wow moment. So.
Oh, the light. Boom.
Definitely.
High quality patches. Collection, y'all.
Yeah, man, I'm proud of this. This is a nice little patch that came out, 8 patches. I want to give a shout out to one of my closest friends that I deal with is B-Roll, man. Him and Kat. People don't know I live in Tennessee. B-Roll and Cat, they live right down the block from me, and we hang out all the time. I really love the support from B-Roll. I learned a lot from him. Badass Raider gear, always coming through with the patches and unique styles, custom jerseys, man. Definitely.
Yeah, that's right. You know what? Hollywood was talking really good about you at that dinner, dude. He really does love all you do.
I appreciate that.
I don't know if it's offensive to say that y'all are merchants, right? But the guys that create merchandise for the Raider Nation to buy, for the fans, by the fans, dude, I think that y'all set a really good example of how this new YouTuber thing should act, right? Y'all guys are y'all not competing against each other. Y'all are working together. Y'all are brothers. So all the YouTubers out there, I would implore you to look towards guys like these guys that are making shirts, making hats, high quality products, man, working together, always helping each other. All right, never competing against each other, never putting somebody down, but making sure they bring somebody up, man. I appreciate all y'all do.
And you know, the truth is this, man. I come from a sales background. I've been working retail sales. I've been in sales now for over 30 years, right? I've been working in retail sales for over 30 years, and one of the things I learned is this, man. Once you start putting somebody else down, it sends a negative connotation out there, and it's like, well, you're talking bad about this person. What are you trying to tell me? What are you hiding about yourself? You know, and anybody knows me, I don't hide about anything. You ask me a question, I'm going to give you an answer, and I'm going to tell you how it is, and it's real. And at the same time, I'm going to uplift the people around me, because you know what? I want my compa Fabian. I want him to do good, because you know what? He does well, I'm going to have to raise my level. And I want to do good because you turn around with B-Roll or Vic, and they say, oh, damn, Joker put out that patch. That's his fire. I'm going to go ahead and put that out, right?
Y'all are inspiring each other, not competing.
There's the only One Nation hats, right? What they're doing out there, man, in Cali. I like their hats, you know what I mean? I like what they're doing. They're supposed to be my competitor. They came to me and asked me, can I make them a dope-ass tablecloth so they could set up shop and sell better? Instead of saying, nah, man, you're my competition, I said, hell yeah, I'm with that. Let's do it. I made the tablecloth for them so that they could boost their sales, so they could do better, you know what I mean? Because it's all about uplifting the people around you. You got that positive vibe. You can't help but do good. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling good, you can't help but do good. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, man. I don't want...
When you know that somebody has your back, instead of competing against you and trying to cut you down, that means a lot, man. It really does, man.
So, I mean, we're going to go right now. I'm going to switch over. We're going to do this. Homer's here going to switch over, and we're going to go Instagram Live. I'm sorry. So we're going to go Instagram Live right now, and let's see what we can go ahead and do. Try to get this cracking. So we're looking for a connection right now. We're going to check the connection. We're live right now. We're going to wait for people to log in. There's Homer. There's myself. We're still on the Homer channel. We're still on YouTube, so anybody, you could log into both right now. You know, so we're going to go ahead, man. And basically it's like this, man. This is I'm going to show you the wheel. This is the wheel right here that I was talking about. Right, so we're going to go ahead, and that's the wheel right there, man. We get mixed up. You see it's all by the order number. Everything's by order number, man. So everything is going to go ahead, and
anybody, you can log into both right now. You know,
we're going to do some things here. I want to give people opportunity to tune in. I want people to get opportunity to get in here, because there's some people in here that's going to go ahead and see this. They're going to looking to win right now, man. That's what we're looking to do. You know, so
that's the wheel right there, man.
We're going to go ahead and put this up here real quick. You know, let people log in, man. Welcome to my Instagram Live, man. Me and Homer out here. So we're trying to do some good things out here for Raider Nation. Good luck to everybody. I want to say thank you to everybody that participated. If anybody's not familiar with this right now, man, we had 60 spots at $10 a spot, man. So somebody's going to get to go enjoy 2 tickets, see the Raiders play in the first ever game in Allegiant Field with fans in the stands. All right? Somebody's going to go witness that game for $10. I mean, it's crazy, right? But, you know, it's about fun. It's about giving people an opportunity to experience something they may not normally get to experience. So Yes, for $10, somebody's going to win these tickets.
$10 a spot, man. So
And I'm looking forward to that, man. I really want to see people win. I want to see people exceed. I want to see people enjoy this experience. And, you know, where the seats are, they're not going to be ordinary seats, man. You're not going to be able to buy these tickets cheap. They're going for over $1,000 a piece on Ticketmaster. Well over $1,000 a piece for Ticketmaster. We got people selling nosebleed seats in the 400 to 300 section for over $1,000 a piece. You know, it's crazy, it's ridiculous, but it is what it is. And I hope people understand, as a season ticket holder, we had to pay a lot of money for these tickets, all right? So we're trying to make a little bit back. Yes, it has nothing to do with being loyal. It has nothing to do with being a real Raiders fan. Because you know what, when I laid $20,000 out, when I laid 20 grand out for these tickets, nobody was there to try to chip in to help me out. So, you know what? This is my opportunity to give back. Yes, my tickets, I can put them on Ticketmaster, but I'd rather do these raffles and give regular, everyday Raider fans an opportunity to go ahead and win these tickets. You know what I'm saying? That's what's important to me. So we're going to let it, you know, let this build up a little bit. I apologize. I haven't, you know, we got 10, 9 people dropping in, dropping out, saying hi. But I'm really hoping that the people that actually want to get involved are going to get involved. Man, while you're here, man, anybody got a question for me, go ahead and shoot it in the comments. Let me see, man. You got a question for me, anybody? Thank you, Travis. I appreciate you, man. You're awesome for what you do. You support like nobody else in Raider Nation. You know what I'm saying? You support like nobody else I've ever met in Raider Nation, and I appreciate it, and I say thank you, man. Thank you for all you do. Veronica, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. I enjoy doing this. And you know what? It's my pleasure to do this for you. Hopefully, I'm going to try to make it out there. I'm trying to work some stuff around, you know what I'm saying? I want to give a Dory Raider, man. I got to tell you right now. I want to say hi to Dory. Dory, I hope Grouch is looking on with you. I hope Grouch is there with you, and I hope she's with you. And I want to send my love to you and her both. I want to say thank you for all the support. You know, everything that you've done for me. It doesn't need to be said. It's a personal relationship that I have with you and Grouch, and the support that you've given me is very, very touching. And I want to say thank you for everything that you do. Demon King, always, what's up, man? How you doing? I appreciate you. I appreciate your positive quotes that you give during the day. You know what I'm saying? Every day, trying to uplift everybody around you. Also, yeah, you'll see me at the opener, bro. I'm going to be there. Definitely, that's the game I am going. Those tickets are not getting raffled off. I can guarantee you that, man. Those are definitely not getting raffled off. Black Hole Phoenix is on.
What's up, Ronnie and Max?
That's right, Ronnie, Max. What's up, my brothers, my compa? I love you, man. I want to express myself. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for always having my back. Thank you for supporting me. There's actually been, you know, some things that came into play that. Ronnie and Max, I appreciate everything you did for me, having my back on that, understanding, and being real brothers with me, you know what I mean? I appreciate that and handling that, you know what I'm saying? And you do everything out there in a professional manner, man. It's always love. It's always love out there in Phoenix, right? And it's always love and respect. So I definitely want to go ahead and say thank you to those guys. Uh-oh. We got a party crasher.
Hey, my brothers, how y'all doing?
Doing good. How are you?
It is good.
Good.
This is Charlie, my VP of the Black Hole here in Austin, Texas.
There you go.
Hope y'all are doing good.
Yeah.
If y'all came for our softball tournament, I really appreciate it. Money went to a good cause. Really appreciate everybody that came out. Want a big thank you to everybody. Hey, wait a minute. What's that guy doing over there? Coming on the screen like that.
He's
But
confused.
anyway, a big thank you. Y'all have a good one. Let these guys continue on with what they got going on.
Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate you, brother. Veronica, yeah, man, I look forward to seeing you. All right, I want to give a shout out right now because this guy's joining in here. Blair Betts, man. I'm going to tell you what, man, this is where it goes with everybody reaching out and why it's further than Raider Nation. It's about respecting the fans. Blair Betts is a Cleveland Browns fan. All right, I'm upset. My biggest thing that upsets me is that I could not go to the Browns game last year and sit in the dog pound with Mr. Betts and the rest of the dog pound. You know what I mean? Cleveland Browns is an organization you can't do nothing but respect them. I met him actually at the draft here in Dallas a few years ago, right? I met him I was dressed up, ready to go over to the draft over there to the stadium, and I met him and a few of his buddies that came to watch the draft, all Cleveland Brown fans, right? All browned out. I said, man, I'm going over to the stadium. You guys going to the stadium? They said, yeah, they got an Uber. I said, man, cancel that shit, bro. I got a minivan. Jump in there. They couldn't believe that I was real willing as a Raider fan to reach out to them and say, come on, man, let's go. We go over there together. We're fans. You know what I mean? We're fans.
Well, you hate the team, not the fans.
Yeah, that's right, man.
And the great thing about the connection between the Browns fans, the Dog Pound, and the Black Hole and the Raider fans is that, you know what? You guys inspired the Black Hole over there in Cleveland. You know, what y'all were doing, man. And that's already recorded history. It's already out there, so I'm not saying anything new. So shout out to the Browns.
I think if you could sit there and say who our cousins are,
yeah,
I think the Dog Pound is definitely the cousins of the Black Hole. Right. I mean, definitely the way they support their team, the things they go through season after season, tough times, right? Yeah. Missed draft picks. They struggle. You know, Raider fans, everybody want to hate on the Raiders all the time because we always, you know, we got a target on us just for being a Raider fan. But if you look what the Browns have been through, the Brownies, man, shit, they've been through just as much, if not even more than we have, right?
Yeah.
I mean, enduring things. I mean, we got the tuck rule that we sit there and we lament on that, right? And it breaks our heart every time we see ESPN.
It was a fucking fumble.
That's right, it was. But look at this. The Brownies got Ernest Biner, right? He fumbled. And that was the game winner right there, man. So that's something that breaks their heart. Every time that comes on ESPN, they see that breaks their heart. So we definitely can relate, man, to the Brownie fans. So I want to say thank you, Blair, for coming on, man. Much love to you and your family. I hope everything, you know, is going well with you, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Man, I can't wait to sit in the dog pound with you. I think, you know what? I'm thinking that maybe I might have to just make a trip up to Cleveland, dress up in my Joker Raider outfit.
Hey, you're going to be in Canton?
Whether or not it's a Raider Browns game or not, I will sit in the dog pound as a Raider fan. It doesn't matter who the Brownies are playing. I'll still represent the Raiders, and I'll be there with you in the dog pound. But, yes, to come back to it, Blair, hopefully I'll see you in Canton, man. I'm going to be there during that weekend of August 5th. So I'll definitely be there with you, and hopefully I get to see you there, man, and get a picture with you, just talk to you a little bit, just see how you're doing, and just show you my love, man. So basically, man, let's go ahead and do this, man. Let's do this, man. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and grab this here. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the wheel right here. So there's the wheel right here. It's going to spin live. We're going to go ahead and spin this, and then I'm going to go ahead and contact the winner of this. All right, so basically when I exit full screen, you see the numbers there. The numbers correspond to the different order numbers from the people making purchases. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit shuffle on this a few times. Shuffle up the numbers, get it going good. Let's get this shuffled up, man. Really make it interesting. So I don't know who's going to win. All I see is numbers on the screen. All you are is a number to me right now. We're going to go ahead and hit full screen. And I'll tell you what, Homer, just give us a countdown, Homer. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Spin it. Here we go. This is for 2 tickets to see the Seattle Seahawks versus the Las Vegas Raiders in the first game at Allegiant Field with fans. I'm giving away the tickets for somebody else to sit in my seats before I get a chance to sit in my own seats. So whoever wins this, I'm jealous too, man. You know what? I'm going to cancel this. Everybody's going to get their money back. I'm canceling this. I don't think I can go through with it. It doesn't go that way. I'm like contractually obligated now to go through because I did it on my website. So that's it. Hey, man, let me tell you something. Here we go. Who's the winner? It's coming down. It's slowing down.
Oh, man.
The winner is
Raider Homer. Woo!
11784A. So if you check the receipt and look at that number, you could be the winner of the 2 tickets. I'm going to look up pretty soon. I'm going to look up and see actually who was the person that won. We're going to give them a call while we're live on the air. You know, I think that's a pretty cool idea. What do you think?
Absolutely.
So let's go live, and we'll go ahead and call this person. So 11784A. So if somebody can go ahead, I'd say congratulations.
Can you call them through Messenger?
I don't know. I might be able to.
Can you plug into this?
Let's see. We might be able. No, because I don't have a box.
Okay.
So I can get on my headset. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? So I may be able to do this from here. But I want to say congratulations to them. All right. Maybe we're going to go back live with you, and then I'll do it on speakerphone here with them. We could do that, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and do that pretty soon. We're going to go back live with Homer. He's switching it over right now. I want to say congratulations to whoever won. Man, it's a great experience for whoever did. So thank you. You see over there, you see Callie Mark. You see some people over there from Black Hole here in Austin. I'm going to swap this around. My ugly mug.
Don't say that.
My ugly mug. I'm not allowed to say that?
Hey, bro, are you Black Hole, Austin?
No, we got him. Callie Mark is not.
Yeah, okay.
He's a compa. I'm a compa too. So you know what? We're down. I'm not Black Hole either. So it's all right. You know, not against those that are. I'm a compa. So Callie Mark and I are here representing the compas. All right. So Charlie's here. He's over here with Homer representing the Black Hole Austin.
I thought you said yeah. Charlie, my bad. Whoops.
So we're gonna go ahead and switch over pretty soon. He's gonna get back over on the YouTube channel, and we're gonna get back over there and swap this over pretty soon. And we're gonna go ahead and call this person and find out who it is. In the meantime, let me go ahead and put this up here. Let's hold that up there. I'm gonna go ahead and find out who actually is the winner. 11784 is the winner. Let's see. Boom. And you know what? I know this person very well. And I know she's going to be excited about this because I just gave away it is a she. She's very excited about this here. And I hope she's watching, man, because she did hit me up. She made an effort to hit me up today and tell me she needs to, and I had to tell her how to go ahead and do it, man. So we're going to give her a call or what?
We'll call her from your phone.
Let's go ahead and give her a call from the phone. We'll go ahead and see if I can go in there.
Or you can call her from this phone.
I don't know if that
Will she answer if she doesn't?
Let's see. All right. So, Raider Nation, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. If anybody's watching on the YouTube channel, swap over to YouTube. Go to the Homer. Is it Homer Live?
Yeah, Raider Homer channel.
Raider Homer channel on YouTube. If you want to see this reaction, because I'm going to tell you right now, the reaction I got from the guy I gave the Phoenix tickets away blew me away, bro. It was the best. I know her. She's a little bit more laid back. She's real cool. I don't know if I'm going to get the same excitement out of her. But I'm really happy that she did win.
Hey, Ronnie's saying what's up. Callie.
Hell Raider, say what's up, Callie Mark. There you go. So we're going to go. AC, what's up, man? Hey, do me a favor, Callie Mark. Come over here and say hi to AC. AC, you out there, bro? I got your boy right here. He's going to come say hi to you. I know you. There you go.
What's cracking?
There you go, AC.
My dude right there.
There you go.
Got it now.
It's for real.
Hey, Hell Raider, what's up, compa?
There you go. Hey, look at that. Callie Mark.
Right, now,
He's rocking that autism shirt right there.
That's great.
There
Dude,
you
that's
go.
what I love
One
about
Nation
what you do.
Autism.
You're always doing something great, dude.
I appreciate
For
that.
Communities, man.
I appreciate that. So we're going to go ahead and switch off of IG. We're going to give IG a break, and we're going to go switch it over. So if anybody want to go over to Homer Channel Live, right, on YouTube, we're going to go ahead and call this individual up and see if we can go ahead and get a hold of them and say congratulations on your victory here, all right? All right, so go ahead. I'm going to say thank you to everybody. Much love, Raider Nation. I appreciate you tuning in. Till next time, next lottery. Much love always. Whatever. Let me get out of here. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna call up Homer. Let's see if we got it right. All right. 602.
Oakland Raiders 7 says, shout out to you, Charlie.
Here we go. We're gonna give it a call right here. Good. I hope she answers. It's a big letdown when she doesn't, man.
Please leave your message for.
Oh no, man. We'll try it again, man. I'm gonna try it again. You know what? I'm gonna do this instead. Let's say if she'll answer it this way, because I had to. Where's she at here? I'm gonna go. I think she's here.
Then we needed that adapter, man. They all popped in.
Huh?
They all popped in.
Yeah, it's all right. We go ahead.
No, this is fun. They're going back and forth.
Yeah. They got to come back, you know. They could have just stayed on YouTube and watched the whole thing, right?
That's not fun.
It just says it's ringing in. So disappointed she's not picking up. Hello? Oh, call again. She just joined.
I appreciate it, Travis.
So I'm just gonna have to announce this without actually telling her she won, man. If she doesn't pick up.
Dude, it got hot, man.
The suspense.
I tried to pull the band out. It got tangled up. I was like, shave it.
The suspense.
I cut it myself.
Yeah, so I guess it's gonna be tough. She's not gonna answer, man. I can't get in there. I can't. We might have to spin again if she's not gonna answer the phone.
No, don't do that.
I tried, Power Raider.
Everybody call her. Everybody text her and let her know.
Nah, nobody's gonna. I can't do that.
Bro, you could have got high off my hair. That's for sure, Oso. Don't tell anybody, though, all right? Sal, you didn't have any hair to begin with, bro.
So we got on here. We only got 10 viewers back on here. It's all right. Oakland Raider Savage, what's up, brother? Man, you know what? I really enjoyed the videos of him.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, man.
He kills it on the halftime show.
You know what? It was pretty cool watching him in that softball game. Ah.
Uh-oh.
Hello? You were. Hold on 1 second, okay? Hold on. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes.
All right. So, Annie, guess what?
Get what?
You are the winner of the 2 preseason tickets to see the Seattle Seahawks play against the Las Vegas Raiders. Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
That's
Thank you
right.
so much.
Yeah, and right now you're live on the Homer Raider channel on YouTube. So we want to do this as a live broadcast and just say, share with everybody else your excitement about winning. I want to say thank you. So if anybody wants to know, Annie's sitting in two great seats, and Annie, I don't know if you know this or not, but you're going to be 6 rows from the field, in the middle, in the black hole, with everybody that you know and love, that you sat there with and you were with in Oakland. So it's going to be a great time for you, and I want you to enjoy it. That's all.
I can't wait. I can't wait to be back together with the Raider Nation. We missed that year last year, and thank you so much. I bless you with all your heart, and hello to the Raider Nation out there.
Man, thank you, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate everything you do. Man, everything you do for Savage Nation is just incredible. I know I know that you're out there, and I know you're out there supporting everybody out there, and I think you guys are doing great things, man. I do recognize that. I do see that. Savage Nation is a great booster club. I know you guys have a big following. It's more of a family atmosphere than people realize, and I'm friends with a lot of you guys. I'm cool with a lot of you guys, and I'm excited that you won. I'm happy you won.
Well, thank you so much. I'm pretty sure probably one of them is going to be asking me who I'm going to be taking. So they're probably getting in line right now to see who I'm going to take. But
Me, Raider Homer.
Yeah, Homer saying me.
We will see who that lucky person will be, because I'm getting messages right now. I don't know if you probably posted or they're hearing me, but yeah, my phone is actually going off right now as we're
It's
speaking.
also right. It's also right.
Also, leave her alone, man. Hey, no stalkers allowed. But I'm so happy for you. You know what? But as far as I know, you're gonna have to decide. It's gonna be a tough decision who's actually gonna go with you to the event.
It is.
And hey, but that's your problem. Hey, I'm out of this now. I did my part. I'm done. I can wipe my hands of this one. That's gonna be on you.
Thank you so much.
You know what? It's a good thing, right? You hit me up earlier this morning, telling me that you want to get 2 tickets and how to get in, and I was able to hit you back as soon as possible. I'm glad you answered, and I'm glad you reached out to me to be able to get into this and go ahead and win those tickets.
Oh yeah, I'm always down for a raffle and to see what's going on or to help out or whatever. So I never expected to win. I never win anything. So this is just like, I don't know. It's a new calling. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm happy for you. To be honest with you, man, this is it would have been easier for me to sell them on Ticketmaster or StubHub or something like that, and I probably would have got more money. I mean, a lot of people don't realize, like when I did the raffle last week for the Eagles tickets, I raffled them off. Somebody actually contacted me and offered me $2,500 to stop the raffle and give the tickets, everybody their money back, take the $2,500 cash, and just let it go. And I said, no way, man. I'm not going to sacrifice and compromise myself, my dignity, and compromise who I am as a person and sell out everybody else over a couple of dollars, man. I wanted to be able to contact somebody and say, you won, and make it legit, make it fair and square. So it had nothing to do with the money. It had to do with, like, with you winning, the excitement with you winning, saying that you don't win anything, and here you go, you won.
I know, right? And I just thought of something, if somebody really wants to go with me, hey, DM me and give me a very good reason why I should take you.
Oh,
Just leave it at that.
A contest leading into another contest.
Hold on. Yeah.
Exactly. But this one is free.
But I think, you know what, Annie, maybe I could help you with this. What I'm thinking is this. So if you're sitting there, right, and you're looking for a date to the game, right? You got 2 tickets, no matter where you're going. So you're looking for somebody to go to the game. For your date, man, I'm thinking maybe what does the date bring into the table? Are they paying for the room or the flight, or are
All
they
of it.
paying for dinner maybe?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Are they paying for dinner? I'm thinking, the game is out there in Vegas, nice place. I'm thinking maybe they should treat you to dinner or something while they're out there. Let them. I think we should do is see who's going to wine and dine you the best and take you out and help you enjoy the game.
Well, before anything, let me just put this out there. It doesn't have to be a man.
No, exactly.
Meaning, we could go as girlfriends and just have an all-girls night, to do everything, go to the game and do that also. So, I don't want to leave, the girls also to think that I'm just going with a man, because it could go both ways.
Oh, okay, and that's great too. You know what though? I was actually when I was spinning the wheel and I was live on air, I started having seller's remorse, I guess. And I was like, man, you know what? You're gonna go sit in my seats, right? Before I ever get to sit in my seats. I know you were just out there. When you're out there for the viewing.
I did another tour.
Oh yeah, that's not even a tour. The tour, yeah.
Yes. Previously, I went to the what was it? The draft pick.
Right.
Yeah, the draft pick party at Westgate.
Okay. Yeah, so I haven't even done the tour yet, so I don't even know what it looks like. Hitman, I want to say thank you to Hitman because he sent me a video of what it's from my seats. Actually, that's the video I put on the IG, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna forward you I'm gonna text you the video he sent me from the seats, and I was blown away by them. Right.
I should do an edit and put myself in there.
So the thing is, man, I'm really having seller's remorse. So as far as the whining and dining, I might have to jump into this and try to get one of my tickets back and go to. I might have to find a way. I don't know.
Hey, Savage is offering up a good deal.
We'll have a good time.
You know what? You're getting offers right now on YouTube. You got Raider Savage coming up here. People are actually making their offers. They're putting in their bids. So I think you might be successful with this. You might be able to come out pretty good on this deal.
Hey, that's great. That's great. And one deal to another. That's awesome.
That's it. Let it roll.
That's how it works.
Well, Andy, I appreciate you. Thank you for your support always, man. Much love always. Whenever I see you at any events, you're always there with a big smile, a big hug. I just want to say I love you. I appreciate everything you do within Raider Nation. I appreciate your support with me.
Also says he'll bring tamales.
JR60
I mean, come on.
Oh, man. Oso's going to...
Who's that?
Oso Raider. Oso Raider.
Saying that he has tamales over there?
He's going to bring tamales.
If you can get Oso to cook for you in some tamales, I want to make sure he's going to be food truck tamales or is he cooking tamales? You know what I'm saying? You got to clarify first, Oso, man. If you're out there buying some frozen tamales, I think you're going to throw them in a microwave here for Andy. I think you're just lost, bro. That's an insult. But if you're going to actually if he's going to hand roll, he's going to make these himself. I mean, that might be something to look at.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. He might have to up his bid a little bit than that, but that's a start.
We'll see what happens. We'll see. This is going to start something great here, so we'll see what happens.
All right, Andy. I'm sure you're going to get a lot of calls, a lot of texts, a lot of emails.
I'm going to hit you up.
And I want to say congratulations. Much love, all right?
Thank you again. Much love to you and much love to the rest of the Raider Nation. And Savage is up.
So this
you
is
guys have a good night.
so this is what's going to happen, Andy. Before I let you off the phone, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get in. You have Ticketmaster, right?
Yes, I do.
So what's going to happen is I'm going to go into Ticketmaster right now, and I'm going to go ahead and all the information that you put in the information that you put in when you logged in, your email address is correct, right? It's at the Ticketmaster email address.
I gotta check. I'm not sure which email address I used, but I'm gonna check right now for you.
Okay, so do that. So what's going to happen is I'm gonna transfer the tickets to you.
Okay.
And all you have to do is go ahead and accept the tickets, and they're yours.
Okay.
So go ahead. What you do is just go ahead and check your email, a good email that I can send it to, and just text it to me. And I'll go ahead. You got my number now, so go ahead and text it to me.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and make sure it goes in, and then I'll have those emailed to you, by the end of the night.
Okay, not a problem. I'll go into my app app right now and figure out which email I'm using.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Annie.
All right, you have a good night.
You too.
It's late over there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's what time is it? It's 10:30, almost 10:15.
Oh, okay. All right.
Take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye. So there you go, Homer, man. It's fun to give away. It's fun to go ahead and.
I'm gonna get real tamales. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Also, I'm gonna get real tamales.
You know what? Oso better bring his A game. You know what? I'm on video. You know what? I ain't gonna trust Oso on this one, man. I want video proof. I think Oso needs to go IG live or on a YouTube live,
Making them.
of him making the tamales. I want to see it happening.
Let's see what he says. What do you say, Oso? You gonna do that? All right, here, look, quick shout out. Power Raiders in here. Raider Travis, Oso, Demon King. You can't cook, dude. Don't lie. We got, who else we got in here?
She likes spirits. He said he liked. Raider Travis said she likes spirits.
Savage. Same guys. Man, appreciate everybody tuning in. That's for sure.
Definitely. Man, it's been a great time, man. A great show. Basically been on here for almost an hour and 45 minutes.
Oso's mom cooks them. Oh, they're really good then. I'll tell you, they're really good then.
Also, maybe she should take your mom to the game instead of you then, huh?
All right, cool.
All
Are you
right,
good?
everybody, man. We're
Yeah.
good. We're about to shut this down right now. I want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in. I really had a great time with you, Homer, man. I appreciate
Likewise,
you, man.
brother.
It's always love,
Thanks for
brother.
coming.
It's my pleasure. You know what? One Nation, JR60 Brands will always support Homer Raider and the Homer Raider channel. Raider Homer is the best, man. It definitely brings it to you live. It brings it to you uncut. Corey the Raider, I had a great time on his show. Raider Bear, another one, right?
Captain Jack.
Captain Jack, can't forget him. He was out here for the softball tournament, wasn't he?
Yep. Killed it,
I got you. I got you. I mean, you got Corey and you got Kenny King Jr. Doing it big, doing it big. You know, these are all people part of Raider Nation, man. They're out there doing things too. And anybody that brings awareness to the state, to the Raider Nation, it's love, man. It's never hate, it's never anything, it's never competition. It's just love all the time, man. So we recognize everybody out there. If I missed anybody, man, I apologize. Much love, man. Much love.
Oh, hey, shout out to Raiders Fan Radio. You know, Rob Howard, beautiful black staff, and Stoner Dude. Y'all guys have been doing it for a long time.
Excellent.
I appreciate everybody's help.
Murph Murphy.
Well, that's Raider Fan Radio.
Yeah, that's Raider Fan Radio.
Yeah, but
it's all right.
Yeah, but
all
you know, Raider Rob is a really good guy, man. He's cool as fuck. You know, he's been around for a long time, man. So I appreciate everybody that's helped me along the way. You know, and shout out to Puppet and Savage. You know, they're helping out with these halftime shows.
All right.
It really elevates the Monday Nights Live. I wish we could have had the Monday Nights Live. Sorry, June again, but we'll get it going again. You know, we'll get all that scheduled.
You know what? I look forward to seeing everybody out in Vegas at Tommy Rockers. I want to give a shout out to Tommy and Donna. I want to make sure that we give love out to the homies, all right, and everything they do out there at Tommy Rockers. Darlene. All right, I want to give a shout out to you guys. You know what I mean? You and Dougie, Darlene and Dougie Seguin. I want to say thank you for everything you do, man. I have never met two people with such a beautiful heart as those two people that opened up their home, opened up everything to them, and looking to help people as much as possible. I want to say thank you for them from the bottom of my heart, for everything you do for me and everything you do for Raider Nation. Everything, you're setting everything up down there at Tommy Rockers, man, because that's the spot. If you don't know it, you know it now. The place to be when you visit Vegas and go watch a Raider game or a Raider event. Even if you're in Vegas and you can't get into the game and see the game, do a viewing party at Tommy Rockers, man. You won't forget it. It's definitely nothing but Raider love there. That's the new spot for Raider Nation. I know for years it was always Ricky's, right? And everybody's going to miss Ricky's. Everybody misses the nostalgia of Ricky, but it's time to rebuild. We've relocated, and guess what? Tommy Rockers is now going to carry the torch, right? That Ricky's set And we're going to go forward that. And it's going to be fun because everybody remembers the memorabilia that was in Ricky's. You walk into Ricky's, you see everything. You see the memorabilia from years and years and years of Oakland, Los Angeles Raiders. And it's going to move on to Tommy Rockers. And it's fun because we're going to see the build-up.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to see it building up from there.
Hey, and Chucky Stuggs, too. You know, shout out to Chucky Stuggs. They're going to be doing an event, and we're working around, making sure we don't step on the homies' toes over there at Tommy Rockers. Before you go there, come over to our event, and then go to Tommy Rockers, because we're going to be there, too. Yeah, Michael Argon, he's got that wrapped up over there. You know, so shout out to all those guys. But don't forget about Chucky Stuggs.
My compa, Raider Groupie. So definitely, man. So I think that's about all, man. Homer, it's been a great time, been a great show. Enjoy everybody who's been involved, everybody that watched us. Much love, Raider Nation. Until next time, we'll see you soon.
Oh, yeah.